welcome back to another YouTube video. I am at Upper Montclair Country Club in New Jersey. We're going to do a little playing vlog today, some course management. We're on the south course. I love it here. It's awesome. They're doing a massive renovation. This place is going to be so sick when that's all done. Course is always in amazing shape. Tyler Hall, my swing instructor, he teaches here. So it's fun to always come out and visit, get a little tune up, and then play this awesome, amazing course. So this is a par 4 straight away. I'm just gonna hit it up the left side since there's trees on the right and try to have a good angle in. As much as I would like. I think I might have some blockage from some trees, but I hit it solid. It was a good tee shot, and we're off. So it's 175 to the pin. I lucked out to hit far enough so the trees are not going to be in my way. Pin is on the right side. I'm going to aim at center of the green here and just try to give myself a good look at a birdie putt. A little downwind, but the ball doesn't fly as far here as it does in Arizona, so I'm going to play around the same yard as I would and go with the same club. And I'm also playing from the blue tees today. Okay, center of the green, I should have a good look at birdie, and we're good to go. So I ended up rolling out a little bit more than I expected, so we're towards the back end of the green, but it's okay. When I go through my whole green reading process for a longer putt like this, I am just thinking of hitting it within a 3-foot circle so I can get my 2-putt and move on with a par. Speed is the main focus here, and that's all I'm trying to have my line, but now it's just how do I get the correct speed. I didn't roll any before, so I was a little short because I didn't know how the greens were rolling. They're rolling pure, I'll say that, and they're really nice. So I have a little tester here for my par. Okay, so I made my putt. For those putts, all I just try to focus in on is my line and my speed and nothing more. It's always about what you can control instead of what happens if you make or miss it. So got my par, let's move on. So we're on hole number 3. I birdied number 2. I'm dog legs left. I hit it right. Did not draw at all. But let's talk problem shots and how to get out of them. So I have 182 to the pin. This right here. My lie is fairly good, but the rough is kind of thick. Then I have water in front of me. When you're in trouble, don't compound your problems and trying to pull off a miraculous, like a crazy good shot. I am not going to go with the pin here. I'm going to go left of it. And I'm going to hit almost like a little punch hybrid shot just so I can carry the water. It will stay under the trees and it will cut over. And my best shot that I'm looking for is just left about pin high. If you're uncomfortable with anything, you can chip it out. That's also a really good play. Just don't try to do things that you don't have in the bag or that are uncomfortable. If you hit in the water, it could turn into a really big number, and that's not what you want. So always go for the smart play, and that's the easiest way to take shots off your score. So I ended up playing more of the percentage shot, which I went on the left side and hit just a little bit of a fade. It ended up hitting on the front part of the green and feeding all the way down. But I set myself up to hit a good shot. So if I missed it left, I would have been fine. If I missed it right, I also would have been fine. There, I avoided all the trouble, and I just tried to pick the smart shot with the lie and the grass and everything that was given to me, and I just played the good shot. So worked out in my favor, but never try to hit a shot that you don't have. Don't try to be the hero when you're playing. Just try to get out of trouble as quick and easy as possible, and that's the best way to save a par. And if you execute it correctly, maybe you can make birdie. So this is a good example of a difficult shot and hopefully the correct play. Steven is in the rough. He has a tree ahead, has to carry water, but he can't go over the tree. He has to go under, but there's water in front of him. The smart play here would be to chip out to the left side or go over the water on the left to avoid the tree. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna try to take it over the left side of the bunker. There's like a little blue tee box type deal, ball washer, so we'll see. Probably won't happen.
Okay, this is what you're not supposed to do, because chances are he's probably gonna hit it in the water or hit the tree. Or do that. That's why I was saying earlier where you don't try to hit shots that you don't have in the bag. Instead, he could be chipping out to here, have an easy shot in, and make his par. So that was a good example of what to do and what not to do.
I was trying to lay up, and I did.
In the rough, and still has a difficult shot. Disclaimer with Mr. Grumpy Pants here. He actually is a good player, and I just happen to get all of his worst shots on film. So let's see him execute a good shot here. Look at that. Nice shot. Right there. He's gonna end up making par, making me eat my words.
Do you fill up a divot in the rough? That's a good question for you guys. I don't know if you're supposed to.
Good with course management as well.
Do you fill up a divot in the rough?
Usually you don't, but I actually don't know that question if you should or shouldn't. Usually you could just take the dirt or the grass and I put it back in normally.
Alright, let's go.
So like I said, I ended up in a really good position because I played the percentage shot and it worked out in my favor. The breaking putt down the hill, I'm going to focus on speed and line here like I always do. So gave it a good run, and that is Steven's ball next to the pin, and he's gonna make a par after I told him exactly what not to do. So I guess that's a good example of I'm not always right in this situation. Okay, so I made my par, played safe there, and turned what could have been a bogey, double bogey, or worse into an easy par. Okay, so we're on hole 6, 163, a little into the wind, really beautiful hole. There's water, but it's a nice big green, so hopefully I can hit it. For shots like this where there's water or like a hazard or something that's intimidating, you need to focus in just on what's right in front of you. It's a really big green, and if there was grass surrounding it, you would never even think twice about this shot, but since there's water, it gets in your head. So just try to focus on what you can control, and that's hitting a good shot, the club selection, and going through your process. So that's what we're gonna do here. So this is where my shot ended up not great. So I thought the ball was going to roll up more because of the rough, but I hit a little high in the face, but that's okay. I think this is a good example of how mental golf can be, and if you're not in the right frame of mind, that sometimes it's hard to play golf. And so if you're frustrated or upset, and it can be something within golf, it could be maybe you hit a bad shot, or maybe maybe your round's not going great, or it could be problems at home or problems with yourself or things that you're going through. And I think that this is a really great example of that, because obviously I'm a little upset right now and a little frustrated with something that is going on in my personal life and how it really can affect my golf game, because I'm not thinking about my shots, I'm not thinking about what's going on, I'm just frustrated and I'm anxious, and that obviously is reflective in the bogey that I just made. So just always try to have a good frame of mind when you're out there, and if things start to get kind of out of control, maybe turn your phone off or bring some friends, but try to have a good time, because how you're feeling has a direct impact on your game. Just try to let it go. I'm gonna let it go now. I got my hole, I got my bogey. We're gonna move on, and I'm still even par for the round, so we'll make a birdie and we'll move on. This is number 9, it is 550 yards, it's par 5, and bunker's up the right side, so I'm just gonna try to hit it my little draw down the left. So we have 300 yards into the hole. I'm going to hit my 3 hybrid since the rough is kind of thick and I don't think I can get 3 wood out of it. I'm just going to try to pick up the right side since there's a bunker on the left. That's about as good as I can do out of the rough. It's a little bit thick, but I hit it pretty good. They're rolled out, so I'll still have a bit into the pin, but in the fairway, and I hopefully should have a good shot going in. Okay, so we have 112 into the pin. It's a front pin, so I'm going to grab a little bit more club, and I'm going to try to flight the shot instead of hitting less club, because if I mishit it, there's a false front, and I want to roll all the way back. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. Looks like it really does look like a front pin, like really front pin. I don't have much green to work with. So I'm deciding on what I want to do. We're just going to go right at it, and hopefully I hit it well to put some spin on it and to stop it. I hit it short and it's rolling down, and that's exactly what I did not want to do. But you can't hit them all great, so it's fine. As you can see, I hit it short and it rolled all the way down the false front, and that was exactly what I told you not to do and what I didn't want to do. But that's golf, and sometimes it really just sucks. So this is where we are right now. Short-sided chip shot off of a super tight lie, and we're gonna try to get up and down. For a shot like this, I try to open up a little bit more to use the bounce and have it slide through. If you have it a little delocked, it tends to stick in and it ends up just going really low, or you will flub it. So open up just slightly and just trust it. Okay, so I didn't honestly hit it that great, but off of a tight lie, it's really difficult, but I have a short putt to make my par, so even that I didn't hit it solid, I still did the right technique, so it ended up being okay. And that is today's round. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love course vlogs. This is a really awesome course, and I think course vlogs can be one of your favorites too. I also mentioned on Twitter and on Instagram I'm going to be starting a new project for YouTube, and I'm really excited to tell you all about it as soon as possible, so keep a lookout for that, and I think you'll love it. It's awesome. It's been a lot of really positive feedback about it, so that's all for today, and thank you so much for watching.